Guys, as e dey hot e don happen. The president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is in a very hot pot of soup. No be small thing o. Tinubu think he can fool everyone with his document and that nobody would notice. Right now, the PDP presidential candidate in the person of Atiku Abubakar has vowed to retire Tinubu from the presidential seat as new and fresh details of Tinubu's certificate forgery has been exposed. So guys, stay tuned by watching this video to the end. Don't also forget to click on the subscribe button, share, like, and drop your opinion at the comment section. So guys, let's go.
The man who calls himself the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has successfully fed Nigerians with lies and deceit. In this video, we'll show a lot of documents, certifications, and archive to prove that the Bola A. Tinubu that attended Chicago State University isn't the president of Nigeria. The first document we'll bring to your notice is this record released by Chicago State University stating that Bola Ahmed Tinubu graduated from Government College, Yaba, Lagos State. But this document is false. If you look at the right hand side of your screen, you should see the particular document tendered by Bola A. Tinubu. But interestingly, this document came from Southwest College in Chicago, which Tinubu from the All Progressive Congress did not attend or graduate from. But then, to unravel all of the mysteries and get more truth about the Government College, Yaba, Lagos State, our research showed that this school was established in the year 1974 by a man called Mobolaji Johnson, who was once a military administrator in Lagos State. If you look at your screen carefully, you will see all of the past principals from this particular college. And the first principal was marked in the year 1974. Funny enough, Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the All Progressive Congress said he graduated from this school in the year 1970, which is 4 years before the school was established. This is very funny, and this is the very first lie of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But don't worry, we have a lot of documents we'll show you in this video, a lot of documents that will blow your mind. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress is a very smart person. Look at this document showing right here on your screen. This is the same document Bola Ahmed Tinubu filled up and submitted to INEC before contesting or running in the presidential elections. But if you look carefully, we have two missing details here. One, the primary school, and the secondary school. These two vital informations here are blank. Tinubu only gave details for his BSc in Business and Administration in the year 1979. Well, if you're a graduate, if you claim you graduated from a school in the year 1979 with first-class honors, you should have a certificate. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave us his certificate. If you look at your screen right now, you should see a certificate presented and tendered by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And if you look carefully at the left-hand corner of your screen, you should see two stamps. One of these stamps came from INEC, which means INEC officials looked at the certificate and approved it. If you look carefully, you should see a second stamp below the first one. And this second stamp has something called a certified true copy, which simply means this certificate was approved by INEC. But then, this certificate is fake. If you look at the marked part of this certificate, you should see a symbol or a logo. Chicago State University never used such logo. Right now on your screen, you can see three different logos used by this school previously in the past and in the present. But the logo that appeared on Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate is not genuine. Chicago State University never used such logo, which means that this certificate was forged. But then we'll come back to this particular certificate because this certificate will show you the origin, will show you the source and where it came out from. But before then, look at an original certificate tendered by Chicago State University. If you look at these two certificates on the screen, you can see major differences. First of all, the logo. The logo on Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate is quite different from the original one submitted by Chicago State University. There are a series of errors in Asiwaju's certificate. First of all, it has a wrong font, it has errors in discipline, it has errors in grammar, errors in dates, it has wrong logo and 3 signatures, which are all forged and faked. But there is something Nigerians have missed for the past couple of years, but I will expose that to you in this video. Look at this particular name, Bola A. Tinubu. I will tell you something about this particular name in just a minute. But first of all, let me show you the source, the origin of this fake certificate. As you can see on your screen, There are some bodies, organizations, and groups that specializes in providing and constructing fake documents. And this is the exact services the person who made Bola Ahmed Tinubu's fake certificate used. These guys can make series of documents. They can make all forms of certification for a fee. But then, let me take you back to a very, very important detail. I told you about the name Bola A. Tinubu. We looked at various documents and files from the United States regarding the name Bola A. Tinubu. But interestingly, it shows two different records. First, the female version of Bola A. Tinubu, who truly attended Chicago State University, and a different file and folder called Bola Tinubu, who is the president of Nigeria. Apart from using a gender F to differentiate these two different names, there's something outstanding. The president of Nigeria, in all of his records in the United States, take for instance in the case of his forfeiture of over $460,000, he was referred to as Bola Tinubu. There is no name Ahmed and there is no letter A to signify a middle name. So the differentiating factor here is the letter A, in which the original person who attended Chicago State University never gave a meaning to the letter A. That A can mean anything. It can be Anita, it can be Ahmed, it can be Alfred or Alfonso. So the US never referred to Asiwaju as Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He was only referred to as Bola Tinubu. To make this very, very clear for you to understand, we had to do a reverse search. We looked at various international passports of Nigeria from 1960 to this very point. Right now on your screen, you can see an international passport from 1960, but then we have to blur out some details here. Because of YouTube privacy concerns, we blurred out the detail. But the fact here is the owner of this passport had his full names out. It had no space for abbreviations or whatsoever. The middle name, the first name, and the last name came out in full, which simply means that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a Nigerian passport from the past, it should contain his full names. So where did this man get the name Ahmed from? Well, in subsequent video, we'll give you documents and files to disclose all of these things. So if you want to catch these videos, do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Showing right here on your screen is a direct file, a confirmed file coming from Chicago State University. And this letter claimed that the school don't have any record of any documentation for your passport, visa, social security card, or driver's license, which simply means that Chicago State University are claiming that they don't have any identifying records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but this is false. Showing right now on your screen, you should see a document that came from Chicago State University themselves, from the real Bola A. Tinubu. Looking right now on your screen, you should see a social security number. And in our previous video, we looked into that social security number and it came out with various details. We will leave a link to that video at the end of this particular one. So Chicago State University just shot themselves on the foot because they can't claim that they don't have a record, a social security number on the name Bola A. Tinubu. But this particular document showing right here on your screen, it's saying something else. Bola Ahmed Tinubu from All Progressive Congress even took an oath claiming that all of his documents submitted were genuine. And we also have a sample of this document showing right here on your screen. Gradually, we will expose all of the hidden dirt and garbages that concerns his certificate. But so far so good. All of the documentations we have proves that the real Bola A. Tinubu, who attended Chicago State University, is a female. And in subsequent video, we expose what really happened to her. We will expose her whereabouts and every detail concerning the real Bola A. Tinubu.